psychological effect on our brain. And I forgot the intro. Anyways, we're gonna be doing some trigger words today, and I have gathered some trigger words on my phone, and I'm gonna be reading them. I'm gonna be reading these words. And the first word we have is a word that sounds spectacular. Spectacular. Actually, it really sounds nice. Spectacular. Spectacular. It indeed sounds spectacular. Spectacular. I'm hearing the word, and it really is spectacular. Well, I showed this side, but when I'm talking to this side, I'm also hearing in my left ear, and it is spectacular. 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 This word is extremely spectacular. It sounds also much better when I'm up close to the microphone, but I'm afraid it might be way too intense. I don't know. Tell me if you like it up close like this spectacular, or if I say it from like this distance and I say spectacular. But for me, I think it's much more interesting this way when I say spectacular. I don't know. Anyways, the next word is pancake, and I love pancakes. They are really tasty, and you can make different kinds of pancakes. Usually, people eat pancakes with syrup or something really sugary. And personally, I like pancakes with Nutella, which is not that healthy. I mean, in itself, syrup is also not really healthy. But Nutella, really tasty. I like Nutella. And I like pancakes. Pancake. This was not a pancake. This was my belly thinking about pancakes. Pancake. Pancake. Pancakes. Chocolate pancakes. Chocolate pancake. Strawberry pancakes. I also like strawberry pancakes. There are some other kind of pancakes, but pancakes are really tasty. Anyways, the next trigger word is pantry. This word is pantry. 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 You might think like a pan where you fry stuff, and a tree. Pantry. But no, this is a Pantry. Pantry. So don't think of a pen nor a tree. You know, there are some different kinds of pens and different kinds of trees. For example, there are Minecraft trees like birch, oak. Actually, some people hate birch trees. I don't know why. I love them personally. I don't know. Actually, we can play Minecraft together. That would be fun. I love playing Minecraft. Sometimes. let's say. Anyways, there are some different kinds of trees and pine trees. Trees are also real and also fake trees, like binary trees, reverse trees, and so on. But I like the birch trees the most. The next word we have is a word picnic. 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 I love picnics. I've already mentioned in previous videos that I am a very outgoing person and I love picnics. Even though I'm not going to picnics too often. I mean, it's been a while since I've been on a picnic. I love them and they're so fun. Especially when in the evening, after the main picnic, you made a campfire or a bonfire and it burns and then you make marshmallows and stuff. This is so tasty and such a great experience. Picnics are also really nice for some light snacks. For example, on picnics, if it's hot outside, you can get some chocolate, which you take some milk chocolate, and it's gonna melt in the sun. When the chocolate is melted in the sun, then you can dip strawberries in it, and you're gonna get some chocolate covered strawberries, and you can eat them. That's actually really cool and really tasty. I recommend it to everyone watching this video. After the video, don't go to sleep. Just get up, go to a picnic with your friends, and make some strawberry covered, oh no, chocolate covered strawberries. The next word we have is a sparkle. 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 You know the sparkle emoji people use when they are exaggerating something in comments. For example, they use sparkles on the left and on the right side of the word. For example, fabulous. And on the left side and on the right side there are sparkles. Sparkles can be also on both sides of the word gorgeous, even though if you look at the channel name, I do not know how to spell gorgeous. Can you please tell me in the comments how to do it? Because I cannot learn how to spell gorgeous. But sparkles I can spell. Sparkles are really nice. And you know, also sparkles, I like sparkly water when you're somewhere on the elevated place and you see a sea or a lake or a river and there are some slight waves and the sun is shining on the spot and it just shines back. There are some really nice sparkles going on there, which I really, really like and I really find it really pretty and beautiful. The next word we have is a pineapple. Pineapple. I like pine trees, and I like apples. This means, oh, pineapple. Okay, sorry, bad joke. I have no idea how I even thought of that. Anyways, pineapples are really tasty. I would say pineapples are one of my favorite fruits. What else do I like? What else do I like? Oh, I like maracuya. Maracuya is also really tasty. I like exotic fruits. I like everything that's exotic actually. For example, cars. Oh, I'm really into cars as well. One time I'm gonna make video about cars. It would be so fun. I will be yapping for like 10 hours straight. But not yet. some different fruits. For example, if you made a salad, a fruit salad, and you put pineapple in that, it will elevate the taste so much. Pineapple has so much effect on everything, basically. Like, you can really notice it, but it's also easy to overdo it. So be careful when you're making a salad. And for example, you put 100 grams of every type of fruit, put maybe 50 grams of pineapples, so it's not overpowering others. It's a really nice fact I wish I had known before I started making lots of fruit salads. But now, thankfully, I know this information, and now my salads are not overpowered by pineapples. The next word we have is a word: boat. 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 Like, boating someone. Poking someone in their eyes. Okay, do not do that. Do not poke people in the eyes. If you're wearing glasses, you are technically immune to poking. I mean, to getting poked. Because no one can poke you in the glasses if you have glasses. I mean, in the eyes if you have glasses. I don't know, glasses sound weird. Poke, do not poke someone in the eyes. But you can poke someone in their belly. It's actually really fun. Or you can poke someone below the ribs if they're ticklish. Because tickling people is fun. But do not overdo it, because it's gonna be really annoying for the person you're doing it to. But 1 or 2 times just to poke it from the side, it's actually funny. If person has a sense of humor, of course, because some people, I mean, it doesn't really have to do much with the sense of humor, because some people find it annoying, straight up. For me personally, it's okay if friends poke me on the side and I have a relatively large belly. It's like a satisfying toy, like a slime or something like that. So I understand, and I don't find it really annoying. I mean, if they don't constantly do it. Also, I wanted to say something. What did I want to say? I don't know. Oh, wait. The mustache makes some sounds. I don't know if you can. Can you hear it? I looked there because I see the recording there, and the sound waves are so small. I don't know, it's noticeable. Anyways, the next word is a snickerdoodle. The next word we're using is a snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle is a really stupid word, and I don't know. I found it, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna use it, because snickerdoodle is so stupid. Like, I don't know. When I imagine a snickerdoodle in a physical appearance, it's like a derpy looking, some weird looking drawing. Like, this hamster memes they post on TikTok. Like really a one-line hamster, and they're looking like this. I hope you know what I'm talking about, because you're gonna find me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Anyways, the word is snickerdoodle. 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 By the way, do you like Snickers? The candy bar? Snickers was my favorite candy bar. Snickers. Snickers. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because it sounds like something else. If I say Snickers, Snickerdoodle is okay. But like, Snickers was my favorite candy bar. Then I discovered Milky Way. Milky Way, like, oh, I thought of a really nice pickup line. I discovered the Milky Way when I looked in your eyes. Anyways, Milky Way is so tasty. Like, it's my favorite candy bar even now. It's so smooth and light, and it's just 10 out of 10. Like you. Okay, let's stop with this before it becomes way too cringe. But like, what I was saying something about Milky Way. I was saying something about Milky Way. Milky Way. Oh, it's actually also a really nice Greek word. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way. Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy. Milky Way galaxy. You know how many stars there are in the Milky Way galaxy? And how many planets there are in Milky Way galaxy? It was more than 3 or 4. That's crazy. That's so much. I cannot even imagine how it would look like. I mean, actually, I can imagine how it would look like because there are some pictures of the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy. There are some pictures of the Milky Way galaxy. Pictures of the Milky Way galaxy. I really like galaxy, and I really like the cosmos and the facts about the cosmos and everything like that. Did you know if you scream in cosmos, no one's gonna hear you because there's no air for the airwaves to travel through? You probably knew that because that's a really well-known fact. But maybe one day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not day after tomorrow, maybe not the day after tomorrow, maybe not the day after the day after the day after tomorrow, maybe not the day. Or I'm gonna make the video about some facts, and I'm a really big nerd about facts. I like facts, some random useless facts which I'm gonna never use in my entire life. I like knowing those facts. I don't know why. It's just me. Anyways, I think we have been recording for a while now, and I think it's enough. So I wanted to make this video more of like shorter words and less yapping. But as you have probably already noticed, I love yapping so much. I even forgot to make some sounds, like tapping sounds on the phone. I wanted to do some tapping, but I forgot. So anyways, next time, probably, I will forget that again, and I will still yap again. So if you like yapping, and if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. It would be really nice. It would make me happy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and see you in a few days.